What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are back here at the Universal Orlando Resort to check out the construction progress on all of the new projects. So let's head inside the park and check it all out. Hello, Universal Studios Florida, and before we head inside, we need to talk about something, and that would be Hurricane Matthew, which is on a dead track for Florida. Hate to say it, but it looks like it is going to make landfall here in the state. But Universal has not said anything about whether they're going to adjust hours or if they're going to close the park completely. However, that information is going to be on their social media or on their website. If that actually does happen, of course, we'll let you know if anything changes. Universal is not going to put guests in harm's way, but we'll keep you posted. But we're going to head inside and check out what's going on with construction right now. And here we are walking down the main boulevard. Of course, we have some Halloween Horror Night stuff right here. And speaking of which, and going along with our Hurricane Matthew thing, a lot of our viewers have wondered what's going to happen if they have tickets for Horror Nights on Thursday and Friday. Well, from what we've heard preliminary-wise, is that they may be issuing refunds for tickets. Of course, again, check social media for Universal and we'll see what happens there. But hopefully the event doesn't get canceled, but we'll see. And here we are now over by Rip Ride Rocket, and this is the Amphitheater area. And if you notice something, well, yeah, you're noticing something. There are no barricades over here for what would be Halloween Horror Nights. Normally this entire area is filled with those barricades, but there's nothing here, so that makes me believe they may be getting set up just in case the storm actually happens. Over here at Jimmy Fallon, next to the restrooms, not a whole lot of progress has been happening in the last week. We do have a little bit of area work right over there, where there's some more concrete and tiles going on the side of the building. A little bit more of the wrapping around the building right here. And then we still have those scaffoldings in the air and the glass over here. And we're gonna get a little bit closer look in just a second, but wanted to show you at least over here some of the progress. Well, looking at the front side of the building now, we can see, again, a lot of that scaffolding is still up, but down along the end over here, a lot of it has been removed, and we actually have most of the tile and stonework in place, so it looks like that is just about done. And here we are looking at what is believed to be the front entrance. Again, all that scaffolding down right there. And this area is looking better and better every week. Nothing has been done right over there on that little marquee area, but everything else looks like it's just about to wrap up. Still not sure what they're doing with all the metal up there, but we'll see probably here in the next couple weeks. Well, over here on the backside of Jimmy Fallon's ride, different week, same story though. Nothing has changed at all. I mean, literally nothing. So let's move on over to Fast and Furious. And our first look at Fast and Furious, and well, everything looks just about the same for the most part. Maybe a little bit of steel here and there, but I know crews have been very busy in the last week. And we're gonna walk around now, get a much better view. And here's a look at Fast and Furious, and a lot of stuff has been added actually, and we can see down over here at this end, they actually have a bunch of new steel that's been added just in the last week, which is really nice. We have the big crane, which is in the air. The smaller one has been moved down in the last couple minutes, but it was putting up some new steel right before I got here. And there's a lot of banging going on. I think crews are pretty much battening down the hatches just to make sure there's no loose steel, just in case we actually have some crazy winds over the next couple days. And here's another view of all the construction. We can see that big crane in the air, and then now we can see more of that steel that's extended all the way down over here by King's Cross Station. But glad to see it's moved all the way down here. Here's King's Cross Station, also for Hogwarts Express. And well, if you haven't heard in the news what's going on with this, well, in the last week, we had somebody bring an electronic cigarette on there, and the battery, well, apparently malfunctioned and caused somebody to get injured on there. And there were some burns and whatnot, but apparently the battery had a little bit of a fire. But for the safety of you and others around you, please don't bring your e-cigarettes on this. Yes, the Koch Project. Well, it looks like it is just about done. As we can see, all the windows and everything is in. We have the sign up there that we've showed in our other update. And then over here off to the side, we have guys over here working on a ventilation system and air conditioning. So it looks like everything is wrapping up. Of course, we're going to walk a little closer, get a better view. And here's a much closer view, and with our view we can see inside now, and we can also see the lights are on, so we have power inside. Those lights are fully functioning now, those globes, and we also have some up at the very top. It's good progress though. And our last look at the Koch Project. Again, looks absolutely beautiful, and they're doing all the finishing touches, so I'm expecting in the next week or two this could be open. I mean, they have AC in there, we have power, we have all the glass, everything looks like it's pretty much done, just need the work walls to come down and this to open. We'll let you know when it does though. Here at the big stage where Academy of Villains House of Fear is during Halloween Horror Nights, well, the stage is still in place. And they haven't started taking anything down. Over at the other amphitheater, we saw that there was a little bit of work, but nothing had really changed too much. Now I'm starting to wonder if they're going to be taking down some of this set just in case the hurricane hits. But on the back side of this, they had a bunch of higher-ups looking over everything, probably talking about what their decision is going to be. But we'll see very, very soon. Well, guys, that is going to do it for our Universal Orlando Resort construction update. We didn't head over to Islands of Adventure because, well, nothing's really happening over there. However, over here at Universal Studios Florida, Jimmy Fallon and Fast and Furious had quite a bit of work that was going on. A lot of new steel for Fast and Furious. And then Jimmy Fallon had that front facade looking really good. The Koch Project is almost done. We're going to have more updates from here. And we're also going to have an update from Volcano Bay sometime next week. So stay tuned. We'll have that. But if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I'll see you out on the Midway.